How's that weird?
Are you tearing up?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna make me tear up. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So I have brought on a special guest, one that you don't really see a whole lot anymore on the channel. He's kind of just in the background. But I thought it'd be fun to do a Q&A for you guys, and I brought Andrew on and we're gonna ask him a lot of good questions. I asked you guys on Instagram for questions and you guys gave us some good ones, and a lot of them were for Andrew. So you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
All right, let's do it.
About our first memory of Allie. Swipe right.
Oh, we could talk about that. When you first saw me on, because we met on Tinder. So I remember when I first saw you on Tinder, but I've never asked you. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
You remember
Yeah,
when
I remember
my
what
picture
it
popped
was
up?
and everything, yeah.
And what did you think? And who were you with? Were you with anybody, or were
No,
you?
I was by myself.
And what did you think?
Oh, she's cute. Yeah.
Did you spend a lot of time thinking about it, or did you just swipe?
No,
and move on?
I think I clicked on you. Like, oh, she's cute. And then swipe right.
And then how long did it take for us to match? Like, how was it? Had I already swiped?
You'd already swiped for sure.
Whatever. Well, I remember when I first saw you, you had I think you had one picture, and it was you jumping off this bridge. So it was like really far away and I could barely see you, but I saw that we went to the same school. So that was the only reason. I was like, he went to the same school that I went to, and it was a Christian school, so pretty sure he's a safe bet.
And I was.
Whatever. All right, we've gotten this question like a million times, so I feel like we should answer it. How many kids do we want?
4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna be popping these babies out?
No, I'll help.
And when are we gonna have them? You'll help? You'll help pop them out, or you'll help?
No.
No way.
At least 2 years from now, or 3.
Yeah, if we get pregnant anytime soon, we of course will love this baby to death.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would not be a happy camper. We are not trying to have a baby anytime soon. We love our 2 kids and we feel very comfortable with them now. We want to enjoy them, and then maybe we'll revisit it a little while later, and like have 2 kids kind of close together. I don't know. We'll see. But more for sure. Easier going from 0 to 1 kids, or 1 to 2 kids?
1 to 2.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure. When we
Much
had
easier.
Emmy, it was like a shock to
Yes.
our systems. But bringing in a second kid, like, we've already learned the ropes. He just kind of goes along with whatever we're doing, and I'm much more confident as a parent with the second child.
Mm-hmm.
You agree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Is this Q&A another trick to announce you're pregnant with Andrew again? I had a couple people I had a couple people ask that. No, it is not. We are not pregnant. No. Okay, should we answer it now? Sure, why not? Why is Andrew so serious?
I'm not. I'm just quiet person.
In general?
Just in general. The only person I really talk around is you.
Anybody you're comfortable, you open up to,
Yeah,
but like...
But it takes quite a while for me to be able to get comfortable with someone.
Yeah.
So probably just you and my parents and your parents. And
I mean, you have friends that you talk to.
Yeah.
And if he's in like a job professional setting or whatever, it's amazing how he is able to like turn on the personality, turn on the charm, and you'd be like, who is this guy? But he's just kind of like a shy, reserved, I mean, he has like this southern gentlemanness to him, but why is Andrew so serious? That's so funny, because I know the real Andrew. On camera, when we pull the camera out, you're like, I don't know, I feel like you kind of clam up.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine, because like being on camera, it takes getting used to. Like when I first started this, it wasn't comfortable for me, but I've totally gotten used to it now. But like for someone who this isn't their thing, like it's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and so like that's fine. I have kind of pulled back from including Andrew in some of the videos because it was getting ridiculous, the amount of comments we were getting of people thinking they knew who Andrew was, and it honestly made me upset because they're only getting to see a snippet of him, and the snippet is him uncomfortable because he's on camera, but at the same time doesn't mind being on camera. He just doesn't want to like
interact with the camera.
Yeah, like, so I just kind of pulled back with including him only because people were getting really nasty about it. But at the same time, I want him to be in the video because I want the memories. So I don't know, we might kind of gotten to the point where it's like, it is what it is. And if people have something to say about it, that's fine. They can think that they know Andrew. I know the real Andrew, and I want this for memories. So why people gotta be mean, I don't know. Okay, that's probably not gonna go in there, but it felt good saying it. Who is the better driver?
Me, for sure.
Me.
You never drive, so it's me.
He doesn't let me drive. He is one of those guys that needs to be in control of the car at all times. So I rarely drive unless I'm going out by myself. But if we're all in the car as a family, Andrew drives. But I'm okay with that because that's how it was in my family. My dad drove everywhere. Like my mom never drove. But that's not how your family is.
Not now. It used to be though.
Oh really? Interesting.
Yeah. Biggest pet peeve.
Okay, we'll do that one first. No, let's do biggest pet peeve about each other.
Oh, where do I begin?
One. And then there's another question that is sweet. So this is your chance to be mean, and then you'll have to redeem yourself later.
My biggest pet peeve about you: not rinsing off your dishes.
That's your biggest pet peeve. Or do you have another one that you're just not saying because you...
No, that's about it.
That I don't rinse off my dishes? Yes. I have a baby in one hand. I'm flying after a toddler who's probably getting in trouble. So if it gets to the sink, that's actually kind of a win.
Yes.
My biggest... Oh my gosh. Well, it's like... It has to do with what chores we do, which I'll get to in a second. Andrew is the guy that does the dishes in the family, and I'm the one that does the laundry. So my pet peeve is literally that his clothes never go in the hamper, ever. And I didn't want to have a hamper in the bathroom. Like, come on, just take it out of the bathroom and put it in the hamper wherever it is. It got to the point where I had to put a hamper in the bathroom. So this happened last night. The hamper's sitting in its designated hamper location. The clothes never make it in the hamper. For some reason, they still end up on the floor by his sink. So last night, I switched them and I put the hamper where his clothes pile usually is, and I walked into the bathroom and there was a pile of clothes sitting where the hamper used to be, still not in the hamper. So that is my biggest pet peeve.
I can live with that.
We're probably not being honest, if we're being honest.
Oh, you got another pet peeve?
I'm sure you have pet peeves too that you're not gonna like outright say, because that's rude.
I really don't. I can live with you pretty easily.
Then this just got awkward. Favorite date night activity? The after party.
Dinner. Anywhere.
That's all we ever do.
That's all we do.
Go out to dinner.
Go out to eat.
And then maybe we'll get some dessert, and then we'll come home and we'll watch some TV, and then we'll crash.
Yeah.
Andrew, do you miss your old job, or do you prefer being home with the babies and wife?
I don't miss my old job.
Not because it was a bad job.
Not because it was a bad job, just when you leave in the morning and come home late at night and you get to see everyone for like an hour. I just don't prefer that, so I absolutely love being home. Took some getting used to, but
I think
I'm still getting used to it,
yeah.
But I enjoy it.
Yeah. We'll get to some more YouTube questions about, I can't find it, but it's something along the lines of like, what is Andrew's role in the business? Or what does Andrew do? Something like that. So tell us, what do you do?
I can't talk about myself.
So I do this, and then I do that, and pretty much I do it all. Okay, so Andrew is the behind the scenes guy. He answers all of the emails, like all of the emails. He communicates with all of the companies and negotiates like our sponsored videos. He edits the majority of the videos nowadays. I'm kind of like the person in front of the camera, obviously. I come up with the majority of the ideas for the videos, and then he'll edit them, and then I will come in and like just proof it, tweak it, whatever, give it the okay, and then he'll take that video. We don't have very great internet where we live, so we have to actually go like out of our house to use stronger internet. So he takes the video, he uploads it, and then I will do like the thumbnail, the title, description, all of that stuff. So we definitely split responsibilities, but he's like, I mean, he's half production. Definitely half production. He's more of the behind the scenes stuff, the stuff that you guys never really know about. But this all would not happen if it were not for Andrew. So that is a lot of what he does. And he also is like, he's a lot of the brains behind the thing. I feel like I'm more of the creative and the dreamer, and then he is like the, okay, this is like realistic. He is constantly telling me, I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do that, not even YouTube related, but like with these, I want chickens, I want a garden, all these things. Or I just like, I don't know, I want to go buy something. And I tell him that, and then he's the one who's like, okay, so that's a dumb idea, and this is why. So he's very, very, he's smart, and he balances us as a relationship really well, because I would probably not make all our money. No, I wouldn't spend all our money, but I wouldn't make the wisest choices maybe. So he grounds me, he brings me back to reality. Okay, how long were you engaged before you were married? We talked about this earlier today.
3 months?
Nope, we were engaged.
2 months.
We got engaged January 4th, I think. It was the very beginning of January. It was freezing cold when you proposed. Oh, yeah. So cold. And then we got married on February 27th, like of the same year. So less than 2 months we were engaged. This one's funny. Is your life really as relaxing as it seems?
Somewhat.
This is my thoughts on it. So I know, like, watching back, my videos do come across really chill. I think it has a lot to do with the music that I pick. We are chill people. Me to a point. Andrew is so laid back, so calm, so chill. So if I were not in the picture and Emerson was not in the picture, it would probably be really calm.
It's relaxed in the sense of it's just family. Like, it's our life, it's spending time with our kids, and so it is relaxing. Yeah, we're parenting, but it's relaxing at the same time. It can get crazy, but
maybe it's just my brain, but I feel like every day is just craziness. No, not from your perspective?
I mean, it's crazy, but
it's just in my mind, like, our days go by and it's like, whoa, what just happened? It's interesting how we like have different viewpoints of it. What YouTube channels do you each watch? I don't personally watch any YouTube, which might surprise some of you guys. I don't watch any YouTube videos. Like, I know what's going on. I see, you know, my YouTube friends and the videos that they're putting out. But honestly, like, I don't have time to sit down and watch a YouTube video. So I don't watch any YouTube. I mostly follow people on Instagram and watch their stories. That's kind of how I like to keep up. Okay, does Andrew support you doing YouTube?
No. Yeah, 100%.
When I first was like, I want to start a YouTube channel, like back in the day, we hadn't even been married that long. Well, no, Emerson was like 4 months old, I think. But what was your initial thought when I said I wanted to do this?
I mean, I was supportive. I didn't know. I was willing to let you try it out. You know, went and bought a computer and a camera, and
I think that's a testament though to you and how supportive of me you are. Is when I first started and he bought me a computer and a camera, we had no money. And so the fact that he believed in me enough to spend our hard-earned money, I mean, I wasn't working, so spend the little amount of money we had on a camera and a computer, like, that's a huge testament to how much you believed in me. Unless you just like secretly wanted a camera and a computer.
Nope. Not at all.
Okay, so then when we decided that you were gonna quit your job and do YouTube full-time, what was your thoughts on that?
I was nervous because I go from working and being able to pay the bills to relying on something that's a little bit out of our control. It was a risk. I mean, I think you gotta take that risk to be successful. Yeah, you gotta be able to take that risk. I don't know, I just felt peace with doing it. I mean, for some reason,
Yeah, and Andrew had honestly just started the job he was in and had only been working there not even a month or a month. You had been working there a month, and it was a good job. Like, it was a good job that you were respected in, and like, but then he got really sick and had to actually come home. I mean, this is something that I had wanted. I wanted him to quit his job so that we could do this together. It never seemed like it would be a reality. And then you got sick and you were home for a couple of weeks, and like, that's when we really started talking about it. And I mean, in no other circumstance would you have been able to be home for a couple of weeks to talk about it. So it probably never would have happened had you not gotten sick. Yeah. So it just all like kind of, it happened on its own, which kind of makes me feel like it was meant to be. But I'm sure when I said that, you were like, oh heck no, I'm not quitting my job to like do YouTube full time. But here we are doing it. Has there ever been a time where you guys wanted to call it quits on marriage?
No, never.
Yeah, me neither. I've never once. We've had our fair share of fights. Yeah. We fight probably once a day.
Not fight, but well, disagree.
It's not. Yeah, I mean, we have passionate conversations. But there's never ever once been a time, and we've been married for over 3 years now. There's never, for me.
Not for me, for sure.
But also, I have the mindset that it's not an option.
We'll get through whatever it is.
I mean, yeah, whatever it is, like, it is not an option to get divorced. Like, when we got married, we said, till death do us part. And I mean that. So I think that helps too, like, knowing that you're in this for the long haul no matter what.
No matter how crazy you drive me.
And we've already had some really hard stuff that we've faced as a couple. I mean, really hard stuff. But I think we love each other too, a lot. And like, we're each other's best friends. I know I'm your best friend, okay?
You're my only friend.
Who will you have if you leave me? Ooh, I like this one. How do you split the chores and errands in your household?
This is pretty much just talking about me, so.
And I'll let you do. Well, you are daddy daycare.
Pretty much.
Okay, so Andrew does the dishes and I do the laundry. Those are like our two big chores that if I need to, I'll do the dishes, and if he needs to, he'll help me fold the clothes. But like,
I can wash clothes too.
You can, but you don't. Because that's my job.
I don't want to step on your toes.
Oh, okay. And then obviously he does the dishes. He usually puts Emerson to bed, like gets her ready for bed, puts her to bed, and I usually get Oakley ready for bed. So we split the kids up that way. You do most of the grocery shopping and cooking. What do I do?
You make money.
Yeah, I do make money.
I pay the bills.
Andrew pays the bills. He does all of the, you handle the finances. I might be the main contributor.
You're the main
bringing
contributor,
in.
And I distribute it all.
And not in a spending kind of way.
No.
Like
No.
No, Andrew's very smart about his money and very careful with it. So we are a good team. I'll toot my own horn on that one. Toot our horn. We're a good team. We're balanced. We have found our roles and we filled them, I think, very well. But we're still growing. We're still figuring it out. But okay. This is it. This is our last question. What are 3 of your favorite things about each other? I have to go first. Okay, I'll say one, then you say one.
Okay.
Okay. So my first favorite thing about Andrew is probably how solid he is. You're laid back and like calm, but confident at the same time. And that's reassuring to me. Like, I don't feel like I'm with somebody that, I don't know, isn't gonna like protect me when I need to be protected, or isn't gonna like stand up for me. I feel like, this is totally not related to what I said my favorite thing was, but I feel like if I was ever in a situation where somebody was like either physically harming me or just like verbally harming me or whatever, and you felt like you needed to step in and protect me, like you would be there in a second, and it would not be pretty. So I love that. So I guess that was 2 things. You're solid in your like emotions and all of that. Like you're just solid, but also I feel safe with you, and I feel like you have my back. Is that something that I love about you? Yeah, that's something that I love about you.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, your turn. This hard to think about your favorite things about me. Something you love about me. Not even your favorite things. What is something you love about me? This doesn't have to be deep. Just be like, I like your butt.
I think, and this is something that it's not all the time, but it was more of so like when you were pregnant with both kids. I think like the person you become when you're pregnant, and how serious and how dedicated and how just your total mindset shifts to it's all about them. I don't know, just something about it is just, I don't know, it just takes everything to a whole new level about how you love somebody and feel about them. And I don't know, just the feeling that I get seeing you be a mom and getting ready to give birth and just things like that. I don't know, just something just so special about it. I don't know.
So you like me knocked up?
How's that weird?
Are you tearing up?
Yeah.
Now you're gonna make me tear up.
That's true. I mean,
That's
I
really
love you as a
sweet.
mom all the time. Like, seeing you as a mom is amazing, but just like that total mindset and shift when you're preparing to bring them into the world, it's just a totally different thing. I don't know, it's just a special thing to see.
Like when I'm in labor or when I'm like getting ready to like...
Just getting ready, and when you're in labor, like, I don't know. It's just, you view your spouse in a totally different way when they're going through that. I don't know. And I think, I mean, some people may not think it's a beautiful thing or a wonderful thing, but I don't know.
And this is why I married you.
Next.
No, seriously, guys, this is Andrew. Like, this is the guy that I married, and I chose to marry because there's just stop, I'm crying now. There's just something so deep about you. Like, that not many guys have this depth that you have, and I knew it from the day that I met you. Like the day that I met you at that coffee shop, I saw something deep in your eyes, and I knew that I wanted you. Whatever. All right, I think that's probably good. Well, that got deep.
Sorry. But see, I can't just do a simple thing. Like,
I know.
of course I love everything on the surface, but not always gonna be about that. Yeah, I love your butt. I love your eyes. I love your smile. I love everything about you. But it's not always gonna be about that, so.
That boy.
Whatever.
All right, I think we're gonna call it quits on that note. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and got to know us a little bit more. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of the videos that we have coming up. Follow us on Instagram at allie_gooch to keep up with us there on a more day-to-day basis. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.